Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to episode 21. Today we will be tackling the Nascent Soul breakthrough, but before I do so, I forgot one important thing, and that is becoming a Daoist companion with my master. Because why not? To be honest, we need to check. Where are you? Okay, she's in the Greenstone Spirit Vein place. We can also head there over for the first time. You can mine some spirit stones here. Yep, I am unfamiliar with it. There's nothing we need to know. Basically, there are different mines in here where you can mine spirit stones and spirit cores. And the deeper you go, the richer the veins are, but the stronger the enemies on the mines. And there you are. Hello, hello, master. I have something to ask you, your opinion on cultivation. Oftentimes you may need to use extra help to improve your cultivation, such as pills. Okay, besides that, she is a righteous character, so we will express our affection. And by the way, what I love is how my character says it. Would you be willing, master, to become my Dao companion? I am serious. Can you answer a few questions first? I will keep him alive, I am righteous. Wealth is important because pills are important, and character. Your thoughts align with mine without needing to plan. I promise you. There you go, and we can now also ask her to head to our cave. And that's all we wanted to do with her. Reason being is special dialogue in a moment, like after the Nascent Soul breakthrough. But now for the Nascent Soul breakthrough, we will get all of these pills into our inventory. One of the Great Awakening, one Great Revitalization, for Meridian Protection, and for Pulse Forging. Next up, I guess we can also save our base save file. And since I am using the gold technique, I'll be consuming approximately 15 of these true steel pills. So here we go. That's why I obtained them beforehand. Do any of those pills increase my tox? Oh yes, yes, a lot, in fact. I need to buy some other pills. So here we are in the Spirit Herb Hall. If we head up, we can buy some expert pill purity pills. I believe the bottom floor also has some lower grade pill purity ones. Yes, lesser ones and a greater, because I need to lower it. Just use some of them. 27, I believe I need to lower it a bit more. Just consume everything, to be honest. And head back to the cave. And here we are now ready for the breakthrough. Direct breakthrough. You sit cross-legged, concentrating your spiritual energy onto your golden core, entering a meditative state. The surrounding spiritual energy slowly begins to stir as if something is brewing within you. In an instant, a powerful surge of energy erupts as you continue to devour the essence of heaven and earth. Time is of the essence, and you know you must quickly advance and achieve a nascent soul formation. Now we can also take all of our different pills. The pulse forging pills are not required. In fact, they make the breakthrough harder, but for each one we take, we get a bonus 200 HP at the end of the breakthrough. Now to explain the breakthrough, it has two stages and looks quite complicated with these additional modifiers of will and meridians. Basically, at first you want to break your golden core and then after form your nascent soul. And there are two factors that determine whether you can succeed, which is meridian and will. Meridian is determined by your own body and chi Dao enlightenment, and will by your state of mind and sense or divine Dao. Besides that, we have our basic pills up here. then at the end of our turn, like every turn, our meridians just take 6 damage, which is part of the breakthrough, and the golden core will recover 20% of lost HP. So with our skill, in this case the channeling skill, which allows you to double the damage dealt to the golden core next time, we will try to break it in 1 or 2 fell motions, since it recovers HP every time. As for our skills, well, there's the Shattering Dun skill, deal 20 damage to the core, but you lose Meridian, you lose Will. There is the Channeling skill, which is our golden variant, golden elemental one for this breakthrough. It doubles the damage dealt to the golden core next time, can be stacked, and causes a big drop in Meridian and Will. Besides that, there are techniques to reshuffle your chi, to bring chi to the next stage, and to increase your Meridians a bit. And to start out with, we will use this channeling technique once, and then our rendering skill, which increases Meridian. I'll probably do something like that. That should be fine. Next turn, we do the same thing. We use another, not the same thing, we use another channeling skill. I try to make sure I have some energy left of a different element in case I only get gold next turn, since I'm planning to use the Dun Shattering skill or Shattering Dun skill, which requires 4 and 1. Now on this turn, I can use this Shattering Dun skill, and if you have enough energy types, I currently don't, maybe we can get it, though you could have used the Rendering skill. Since I don't have enough for this, I will use the Spirit Unloading skill. And we head to the next stage. And we still have a channeling skill left. The golden core recovers to 36 HP, so we can break it with a Shattering Dun skill. We will pick something like that. That looks good. And there you go. Our golden core now broke, and we entered the Inner Demon stage. There are different Inner Demons. Currently, we have Colorful Nymph or Color Nymph, which is the first one always, which causes us to absorb 5G. And you can see there's like an Inner Demon thing happening now, which replaces the constant damage to the Meridian to constant damage to Will. And the higher this Inner Demon damage becomes, the more Will you use. Pretty basic. Besides that, you can see what the next stage is. It's always the same. And our skills now also changed. We have Default Art, Nascent Transformation and Condensing. Besides that, there is the EC Art, Reverse Circumstance, Nascent Soul Array, which is very important to us. But now we are still on the same turn. What we are doing is we are now transferring all of our chi, or as much as we can, to the next turn. Besides that, since we skipped a rendering skill last turn, we can also do that. So let's start out with that. +4 Meridian, and then take as much as possible to the next turn, which is 3 uses. In this case, we only have 2 chi, so the damage only increases by 1, which is good. And here we are. This turn, the formation speed of the Nascent Soul is reduced by 50%, so don't use your special arts. And, well, 3 damage more to the Inner Demon, Mind Demon this turn. What are we doing? We are transferring chi to the next turn. In fact, I'm even using this chi movement skill to get rid of all the other chi types. We are perfectly at the cap, and there you go. Next up, it is number of chi absorbed is +10, but every time you use a skill, the Inner Demon damage is increased even further, which means chi movement is not advisable, as it will increases the damage of the Inner Demon. Instead, we try to get as much chi as possible to the next turn with Spirit Unloading. We can probably do another. Our Meridian, as you can see, is quite low, but now the Great Revitalization technique should kick in. And here we go. Here is the Bright turn, the Bright Inner Demon. Increase the speed of Nascent Transformation by 50% this turn, and at the end of the turn, double the damage of the Mind Demon. Let's be honest, doubling the damage of the Mind Demon is quite scary, But by using this reverse circumstance art with all of the chi we accumulated, we can get 88 progress instantly. Besides that, we are now, currently our goal is to get 8 more metal or gold chi next turn. So we try to, well, work our way towards there. Get rid of the wood chi, use the chi movement skill, and so on. And now we will take a bazillion damage to our will. We are quite low, to be honest. We can still increase our will by 10 with this pill, but we don't need to. And here you can see a reverse nascent art we can already use. We could, even if we want to have fun, use the chi movement. There you go, 12. So we have a leeway of like 6 spiritual energy tolerance. And this one now does plus 15 progress, pushing us over the edge. And there you go, we have achieved a Nascent Soul, Hua Ying. In the illusion of the inner demon, you lost track of time as if experiencing the joys and sorrows of countless lifetimes. It was only after a sudden awakening that you broke free from the illusion of the inner demon and condensed the nascent infant into form. The newly formed nascent infant emerges from the alchemy room, soaring above your head, and well, alchemy room means your golden core. You feel a serene state of mind, as if returning to the carefree days of childhood. Now our golden core HP bonus is doubled, but since we had less due to one of the starting traits, we also get less, and we now unlock the Nascent Soul technique. Besides that, the energy of heaven and earth is rushing into us. We have broken through early Nascent Soul, have a lot more HP, more lifespan, speed, and spiritual consciousness. Now here you can see our Nascent Soul, in this case 432 HP. With a normal one it should be 540. But there's nothing else special about this, besides, well, cultivation speed is also doubled. But we now unlock the Nascent Soul stage technique slot. And this is quite an interesting one, since it provides bonuses based on what kind of martial art is in here. For example, if I put a heaven tier, in this case wood art, in there, and you can check it right here, I will now in combat gain the effect, absorb 6 points of wood chi at the end of your round. If I have anything? Yeah. If I put an earth level wood skill in there, as you remember, earth is lower than heaven, I only absorb 4 points of wood chi at the end of the turn. So the bonus you get is, like, from the Nascent Soul slot, is dependent on the tier of your, in this case, technique and the type. For example, this True Tactics of drawing chi on the Xuanmen Gate is chi. Like, you can see it below the heaven tier, it says chi. As a result, I get a different bonus, which is at the end of the turn, gain 160 shield. And it's like very cool, very unique, this one. Obviously it works as a normal slot in combat as well, but you can like choose which kind of bonus you want. Most likely we are going for a body, most probably a body technique right here, heaven tier of course, for 20% damage reduction. Besides that, obviously we can now cultivate our techniques, which will take time, but first up, let us head back to our sect. After breaking through to Nascent Soul, your spiritual consciousness power increased greatly. Even a slight release of your soul sense can cover the entire sect, allowing you to see the situation of hundreds of inner and outer disciples. You scanned curiously until you collided with another powerful soul sense. Who is it? Says the sect headmaster. Wait, junior sister, you, is that you? Have you successfully condensed your nascent soul? That's right. How, good. I didn't expect, junior sister May, that you could achieve it this early on and bring greatness to our clan. let's head to the main hall. And the headmaster talks about the time when he formed his Nascent Soul, and he had a very harsh time with the inner demon. And yes, I am less than 300 years old, but I have achieved a Nascent Soul, and my future achievements are limitless. And only 1 million cultivators can achieve the Nascent Soul stage from Golden Core. And if the elders of the Golden Core stage are the backbone of the sect, then the Nascent Soul stage is where the true foundation and strength of a sect lie. The reason why the 5 major sects in Ningyo are able to have their present status is because there's at least one Nascent Soul cultivator in their sect. We can also talk about stuff with deity transformation, like some help with it. Not too interesting, we'll deal with it when we actually tackle the deity transformation breakthrough. And besides that, no further questions. Now the interesting thing is our master immediately left the main hall, so you can now interact with everyone else if you care for it, and well, maybe get their techniques. But when we leave the main hall, we will encounter our master. Outside the main hall, after exchanging pleasantries, all the other elders have already dispersed, leaving only your master behind. Our master, our Daoist companion. Since you've already broken through to your current realm, let's have a little friendly competition, shall we? No need to hold back, show me your move. This does remind me, I did not yet put a technique right there. Fire, I don't care for. Chi. Sure, let's get some, I don't even know what I get from it. Did it not work? Huh? 120 shield per turn. Let's fight, master. Show me your inner strength. Very basic routine. I believe everyone is now familiar with it. Stack stuff and end your turn. I got new wood insights. How's that? New wood insights, wow. Can't believe it. I have way too much gold chi. Ta-da! Master gradually fell into disadvantage and you stopped right at the moment before defeating her. It seems I have nothing left to teach you. The master's words made you stunned in place. You can feel that while your master's happy for you, there are also some concerns. For a moment, you don't know what to say. So, you can now leave as my disciple, as in we are no longer master and disciple. Having said that, the master turned around and was about to leave. We have two options, pull him in or pull her in or let her go. We obviously pull her in. You stepped forward and grabbed your master. Disciple only won master by chance. It doesn't mean much. Moreover, cultivation is not solely based on strength in combat. Master, you have not even discussed the other aspects beyond fighting. How to handle clan affairs, how to prepare for the next breakthrough, how to deal with demonic cultivators, invasions, and so on. You have way more experience than me in that. After listening to your words, the master's eyebrows slowly relaxed and she even started laughing. Ha! Not bad, not bad. Your temperament is admirable. You have just made a breakthrough and were able to defeat me. Your future achievements are limitless. I'm certain even the small bamboo mountain will not be able to contain your aspirations. However, even if you can surpass me, you can't be complacent. The sect's techniques are limited, and there are countless more powerful and exquisite divine skills and techniques outside, which perhaps even I have never heard of. If you desire to further improve, then go out and travel and seek opportunities. Do you remember? I remember very well. If you have any questions for me, come see me in the future. Master smiled and patted your shoulder before turning around and leaving. Perfect. We are now a Nascent Soul person in the sect, etc. And now it's time for like a compilation or whatever. When I click on my techniques. So see you in multiple years when I get this technique, that one, this one to a higher level. Now, one thing we did get is very cool mails. It's a long road to immortality, but now you have reached the peak. As a congratulatory gift for reaching Nascent Soul. I've gotten a lot of, okay, that's useless. Lady Ziling, never mind. Only Nishushin congratulated us on forming our Nascent Soul. Now, while I have not yet completed or upgraded all of my techniques, it is now year 209 and one of my investments should have paid off. If you remember, I at some point, never mind, I guess it's next year. One of my investments was I got this Sword Elder Gen Yuan or Sword Master Gen Yuan to a 200 relationship alongside a lot of affection, because once he eventually breaks through to the One Breath Divine skill, he will once he breaks through to Nascent Soul, he will unlock the One Breath Divine skill. And I hope now it will work out. Come on. Hello, hello. Early Nay. Okay, it's year 210 when it happens. And now if I consult him, there is the One Breath Divine skill and we can immediately click on it and learn it. So that's another technique I can work on upgrading. Welcome back, guys. It's been some time. In fact, 40 years have now passed. I got my techniques, the important ones. So my main technique for cultivation speed, Spring Blossom, One Breath Divine skill, Myriad Wood Art, and True Method of the Qinglong to the next level. Besides that, I also focused a bit on my Daos. So I now unlocked. And first up, don't be confused by this number. I did not realize the fighting is fun modifier gives you so many enlightenment points. There's a reason why I have so many saved up, and the reason is I am not using those. I am just using what is fair. But I have now, with the One Breath Divine skill, learning it, gotten to 150,000 Dao attainment in metal, which will give us metal mastery. And as mentioned, it's a very good skill. If the enemy has 50% or less health, they take double damage, including from entanglement. And well, the other points, I guess I can once walk you through them. This is a mandatory node, so there's not really any choice here. Out of these three, I have no gathered force synergy, so I don't care about the top. I don't do any 5-element combo, so I don't care about this one. And the last is, if you dissipate Chi, a layer of negative buff is removed. I personally don't actively dissipate Chi, but sometimes an enemy can cause me to dissipate Chi. And as such, there's like a slight chance it does anything. Next up, body protection is not too useful for me. Instead, 2 additional gold Chi per turn is amazing, so we take that. 5-element combo, first up, it would need 30k in all 5 elements to even allocate this point. As you can see, I don't need it currently. And well, I'm not doing 5-element combos, so I'm not taking it. In the true state of Dao, there's perseverance. During gathered force, I take less damage. Yes, there would be a synergy with those two, but I am not too interested in this damage reduction. Phasing is another 5-element combo thing, so I don't care about it. And lastly, Forged Metal, as explained, very good for us. If at the end of our turn at the start and the start of the opponent's turn I don't have any Chi, I get 6 gold Chi. And using the One Breath Divine skill, I have an upper limit of 0 Chi, meaning I have to discard all of my remaining Chi at the end of the turn, which will always fulfill this condition. And that's quite handy. And then lastly, this additional damage node. Now on wood, I have the mandatory node. Out of those nodes, enemy, like entangled enemies take more damage. Sounds good, but only affects skill damage, so useless for us. I don't do 5-element combo. I don't care about burn or poison on the enemy. And this is the last one. For every 5 points of chi used, they get more poison. And well, this one, burn and poison, needs both burn and poison. So as a result, I pick Seal the Throat. Interesting name. Next row, 5 elements I don't care about. Passive healing is actually very cool, and I may very well click on this in the future. And then, of course, 2 additional points of wood chi every turn is amazing. And the row True State of Dao, Heart Eater is not too interesting for me. It's hard to get them to 50 poison. If you can guarantee it, very nice. We don't do 5 element combos, so useless, and doubling entanglement is amazing. Water, I don't have anything. Fire, I don't have anything. I could take this water one for 2 additional water chi, so we can look at all of them. This is the most useful out of the bunch. There you go. Fire, we don't have anything yet, neither with earth, neither divine. Body, I went for this cleansing node, the shared node with chi, and then the HP options 60, 200, and 600, and in the future minus 30% damage taken. Sword, nothing. Chi, okay, chi, I do have it, which is +1 chi at the start of battle. More limit, which is actually pointless for us, since our limit is 0, but neither of these two do anything either. And then 4 more chi per turn. Formation, nothing, and then, well, pill and refinery. Pill, purely this. Pill resistance, 70k, and refinery, the stuff. My methods or my active cultivation methods are not too amazing right now. I plan on removing this skill at some point, as well as this skill. In fact, there are, I believe, 3 different techniques I am thinking about, 2 of which can be obtained in the year 500, so a long way off, and the other method can be obtained about year 300, I believe, which is just like some defensive options. And that's where I currently stand. Besides that, there are not too many tasks to do in Ninja right now. In fact, if you look at our task option, there is still this Storm Mana quest, but I don't get any good options. Like, we can check out Storm Mana again. I don't believe I've seen a single Heaven tier rank. I've checked it out multiple times so far. Like, the Earth one from my sect was the highest. Oh nice, I can kill a late chi refining character for 3000 spirit stones. Hell yeah. But as a result, what I'll be doing now, and I'll probably be cutting out a large majority of it, is heading to the sea and doing another rotation of those Nascent Soul beasts to improve my exploration degree. So I'll most likely start like Pengshasi, Langfeng, shifting Dragon Deepel, and make my way over to the Thunder Sea, and at the same time buy one of those exploration degree things for the Thunder Sea, so I can get it to so I can get it to 100%. And at 100% exploration in the Thunder Sea, we can do a very cool event. And I hope to be able to complete this before the year 250. But that's what I'll be doing now. So see you if anything interesting happens. Now the first beast will be fighting this late Nascent Soul. Okay, now additionally, the Land of the Fallen Dragons or Fallen Dragons in the East Sea has also reset, so we can explore the ruins again and find another scale. I am the Supreme Elder Liao Ju of the Dragon Clan. Today our clan was ambushed by the shameless Kun clan. I don't know if our clan can survive this disaster. Fellow Daoist, as a guest of our clan, I hope you can return it back to the main lineage. Sure thing. Anything else? A corpse dragon? Yeah, always. There always has to be something like that. This is another lightning pillar, perfect, more runes, and that's it. So we can now continue on with our quest. And I immediately found the dragon. We can invite him to a sparring session. Perfect. Let's go. It's the wood dragon this time. Instead of, I believe it was the fire dragon last time. Easy enough, enjoyable. Yep, you truly admire me. And now head to the Dragon Palace. And here we are. Let's enter the Dragon Palace. And I believe... Okay, dear fellow Daoist, may I request your presence in the main hall? Aoshuan wishes to discuss important matters with you. Fellow Daoist, do you still remember the incident where my father failed to make a breakthrough? Yes, I remember it. Well, my father has recently recovered from his injuries and is currently working towards breaking through to the realm of deity transformation. By the way, if you at this point, if you do not enter the Royal Dragon Palace again until you are deity transformation, you get a special, a dialogue here. Additionally, if you kill the saint in the Langfang Sea, you get special dialogue as well. So that's something to look out for on future runs. But yes, the overwhelming sea saint is already a powerful member of the Dragon Clan. The breakthrough should be easy. But yes, this breakthrough this time is different from the last. My father will use the Dragon Balls to activate the power of the Dragon Veins. As a result, he will surely attract various forces in the Endless Sea. And we are worried someone will take advantage of the situation, especially the remaining members of the Kun clan and led by Langfang himself, that saint. This time I want to ask you, fellow Daoists, to protect my father. Sure, let's promise. You come out from the place of cultivation and see the Dragon Palace formation in full operation. Pure vitality constantly bursts out from the Dragon Tomb, and the aura of pre-heavenly fairy chi fluctuates within it. Aoshuan stands solemnly in the center of the formation, overseeing its progress. And he's telling people he arranged for us to stand guard. Yep. Aoshuan, fellow Daoist, there's no need to be so tense. The Dragon Clan's reputation spreads far and wide, and the Dragon Palace is protected by a powerful array. How could anyone dare to invade it? Here it comes. Sure enough, that old thief will not let go of today's opportunity. A huge kun flew quickly towards you from afar, its horns colliding with the defensive barrier of the Dragon Palace. The barrier flickered for a brief moment, but quickly recovered. However, you noticed that Aoshuan's face turned pale. Langfang roared and repeatedly attacked the large formation with his fins. I can't do this much any longer. If only I had the 9 dragon seals, it would make things easier. Can you lend me a hand, fellow Daoist? Yes, sure. We help him, and he also invokes the 9th dragon seal and infuses his spiritual power into it. As a result, the array was stabilized. At this moment, a sudden change occurred, and all vitality within the dragon veins was depleted, causing the veins to fall into a state of stagnation. However, in the blink of an eye, a powerful deity transformation energy burst forth. The great sage of the 9 heavens says, "You're pretty good. Your aptitude is even better than that Xuan kid." Overwhelming Sea Saint, thank you, senior ancestor, for your help. You go and take care of that little fish. The dragon tomb has been closed recently. Don't come and disturb me unless it's a matter of the extinction of our tribe. Last time Langfang, that old thief, and I did not determine a winner. Let's have another match. A boom echoed out as terrifying energy waves emanated from the formation outside. However, it quickly returned to calmness. Not good. That old thief left after a few moves. And now we all congratulate him. Yep. After speaking, the overwhelming Sea Saint bowed to you with clasped hands. Thank you, fellow Daoists. I've been cultivating in seclusion for a long time. You have been busy running around for my Dragon Palace, and this time you are also protecting me. This is my personal collection, please accept it. This breakthrough has caused me a great loss. I need to cultivate and stabilize my realm. Thank you for your help. Yep, no worries, we got a grade 6 water pearl and some more tier 5 items. Besides that, we can hand over that dragon scale. Exactly. Is this the dragon scale for transmitting knowledge from the Joshua and Great Sage? Thank you for helping me find this secret technique. Please accept this dragon blood grass as thanks. And now, since this is the second scale we brought back, new techniques are unlocked. And here you can see it. The 9 transformations of the True Dragon and True Dragon Blood Rage. The 9th transformation of the True Dragon currently only gives HP, but if you upgrade it to at least level 3, you will get the True Dragon Blood buff, and you can see on the right what it does. It cleanses negative debuffs on yourself. And then you also have the True Dragon Blood Rage, which is commonly used for OTK builds. It consumes your 1 Dragon Blood you have and gives you Dragon Rage, which doubles the damage dealt by your next skill used. And like, very cool, very handy. I doubt I am going to use it, since the cleansing of debuffs is not too useful, the HP is nice, and I can't make use of the Rage mechanic, so yeah. But now we can continue on. Next goal or next step in my progress is Deep Hell Sea, Deep Yin Sea, Deep Black Sea, Swallowing Cloud Sea, then head up into Endless Abyss, and lastly Thunder Sea. I also, as you can see, bought one of those like progress things from the Pongsha Sea Pavilion. So let's continue. Okay, here we are again. I now defeated those Nascent Soul enemy spirit beasts in Langfang in the Shifting Dragon Sea, Deep Yin, Deep Black, Swallowing Cloud, and Endless Abyss. For some reason, I did not find the one in the Deep Hell Sea. I don't know what's up with that. I searched for it for like forever, but I did not manage to find one. And here you can see the percentages I am at now. I still need to do the one in the Thunder Sea, as well as consume that one consumable item I bought at Pongsha, and we have Thunder Sea at 100% and can do the Thunder Tempering. But I believe that's it for the current episode, as it's quite long already and I've spent a lot of time going through the different seas, which, well, we will need to do so in the future again. So yeah, that's that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video, we did our Nascent Soul breakthrough, did some stuff with the Sect, upgraded our techniques to a higher level, got the Nascent Soul technique as well, 1 Breath Divine skill, also upgraded our Daos a bit, and next episode we will continue becoming stronger, hopefully getting some Rain Pavilion quests, and I believe that's more or less it for the future. Hope you guys enjoy and tune in next time. See ya!